Hello ladies and gents, and welcome to a brand new series on my channel, the Rainbow Six Siege Masterclass. This will be a series teaching you tips and tricks about the game and how to give yourself and your teammates the biggest advantage in most of the combat situations you'll encounter. We're going to start off really simple in episode 1 with a few movement tips and how you can effectively navigate the maps in the game. At its core, Rainbow Six Siege is a first-person shooter, and if you've played others you'll be instantly familiar with the controls. However, in this game there are several additional controls that you should know about. The first one that we're going to cover is the lean. On PC, the default lean keys are Q to lean left and E to lean right. On console, you can push in the left analog and right analog sticks to lean in each respective direction. Leaning to check corners and angles off is a great way of allowing yourself to get vision on an area and attack a target or a gadget without exposing a large part of your character model. When you lean around a corner or to peek through a window, only your head and parts of your arms will be viewable by the enemy. And if they're out in the open or not behind cover, you'll have an easy time taking them out, and they'll need to have pinpoint accuracy and reflexes to take you out. Next up, crouching. Crouching is really useful in several circumstances. Number 1, it helps to make you a smaller target. Number 2, it gives you bonus accuracy and less recoil. And finally, number 3, arguably the most important one, it minimizes the noise that your footsteps make, allowing you to move around without being detected and sneak up on opponents. Sound is super important in Rainbow Six Siege. If you're running around like an elephant, you'll give your position away and allow the enemy to pinpoint you and be ready. Don't give them that advantage. Keep a low profile when possible and stay stealthy. As well as crouching, you can go prone too. This is especially useful for defenders. You'll make yourself a very hard target for the enemy to see, and depending on your position you'll be able to see a lot more of them, giving you a massive advantage. Prone can be used as a tactic to hide yourself too. Let the enemy pass and then shoot them in the back or through low down holes in walls. Another great way to use prone is to look under barricades for people's feet. If you manage to spot enemies getting ready to enter through a barricade, you can either shoot it up, or if you're clever, stick a nitro cell on the other side and blow it up as soon as you spot them. Cheeky. Moving on, rappelling is a very important movement tactic for attackers to master. Most outside walls can be rappelled up, down and sideways. You'll look pretty badass whilst you're doing it too. In practical terms, rappelling allows you to enter a structure from any of the levels available, which opens up your tactical approach. You can enter from the second floor, the roof, or even through windows. Combine a breaching charge with a rappel entry and you can enter a building super fast in a cloud of smoke. How cool is that? A couple of other tips whilst rappelling. Pressing the change stance key will allow you to go Aussie style and flip upside down. Boom, look at that. You can use this to slowly climb down walls and peek into open windows or barricades from above rather than below. Most enemies will expect you from below, but if you peek from above, they'll be surprised and only have a very small target to hit. One last tip for rappelling: if you need to get down the line quickly, press the sprint key for a fast descent. Wrapping things up for today's episode, we're going to take a look at shooting and how to quickly communicate an order with your team. When you go to shoot a target, unless they're licking the barrel of your gun, you should always aim down the sight. Why? Well, obviously it allows you to be way more accurate, have less recoil and less spread. Hip fire in this game is not precise at all, and you won't be able to hit the broadside of a barn. Pick your shots carefully, fire in bursts with automatic weapons, and you'll find yourself taking down more enemies than you used to when you were a full auto 360 no-scope king. And finally, for episode 1, communicating with your team. Apart from the obvious, using voice comms to call tactics, ask for help, shout out enemy positions, and everything else like dissing your best friend's mom, another great way to communicate your intention in game is by using the ping key. This will place a 3D marker into the game that your team will be able to see. Here I'm using it to let my teammates know that there's armor on the ground that they can pick up. It's super useful, and on PC you can do this by pressing the Z key whenever you're looking at something, and on console it's left on the D-pad. You can also use it to point out enemy positions and also let your teammates know where you're going to breach. Very nice indeed. And that's all for episode 1 of the Rainbow Six Academy. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Give me a thumbs up if you did, and in the next one we're going to be looking at operators, their strengths, weaknesses, and which ones are my personal favourites. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.